Good afternoon, everyone. What is up? Let me just set up this for a little bit. I haven't been playing Asphalt much. I'm gonna be very real with you guys right now. I have not been playing Asphalt much. But I've gotten to the point where if I don't play, then I would actually like fall behind and I would lose. Like, what is it? It's not like a feedback loop, but it's rather like a what is it? It's like I can basically do almost everything, and if I don't play, I will not be able to do almost everything anymore. So I guess I just continue to play, I guess. Alright. Let's go. Right. Should pop up in just a little bit. Right, let's go. Of course, let's just start with things that will end in just a bit. Play Minecraft. I've been playing Terraria instead of Minecraft. Okay, first off, this I kind of want to do a little bit first. Of course, like the earlier stages will not get me much, but I guess it's better than nothing for now. Terraria stream session 1 could be soon. I would like to delve into like more different kinds of streams, obviously. Videos, probably not, but streaming, yeah, I guess. I'll check it out later. I will check out the Minecraft server later. I don't even have Minecraft installed on this laptop right now. So I don't know, honestly. I have a ton of signs to my shirt. Wait, did you have like your last day in school or something? Anyway, speaking of like something that's not Asphalt. Obviously, I've done a few U.U.F.O streams before, and I will definitely want to do more when Grand Live hits. Which is like in just a month or something. I've recently started to be more interested in the game again. I'm starting to do more runs. Yesterday I had an okay Same Sky run for the next CM, I hope. Could have been better, but my skills were kind of dog shit. And there wasn't really much for me to buy. Comparing Asphalt's gacha system to the other gacha games is hard to compare because like it's not you're not getting like a car, as in like you're not one of your drops is not like a full car except for key packs of course, but for almost every other packing game you're just getting blueprints for the car, so it's really hard to compare. The closest thing to this is of course like the gacha system in Need for Speed No Limits, where you also have a blueprint system and you open crates to get blueprints for the cars. But it's hard to compare this to other gacha games because like you're not pulling for like let's just say like fucking store pieces, right? To unlock U.U.F.O's main. Like you're actually getting that U.U.F.O's main. So it's hard to compare. Yes, there's no pity system. There's no pity system for the key packs, but key packs have not been a thing for like 2 years now. So I guess it's just out of the equation already. What's a store refresh? What's in the store? No, okay. new UI rolled out for? Yeah, that's honestly good. I want the old UI. I hate this new one. I still can never be actually used to it. Anyways, how have you guys been? I know that I have not been active for quite a while, so like there's less of you today because the algorithm does not like when a channel is like inactive. But how are you guys right now? Like those are in the stream today. How are you guys? Alright, it's good to hear. There are a few more things I need to do. For example, the seasonal wrapping in here, the Legend Pass missions, the last chapter will open tomorrow. Because I want to play a daily event and stuff as well. What else do I have in here? Fucking career races. I'm not doing that shit. I really don't feel like doing much, honestly. There isn't really a real reason for me to like play for too much. Except for just like simply grinding credits for cars. And speaking of like cars that I'll be spending on, yesterday I had a list where I just like listed out the cars I wanted to upgrade this season. So of course the Envision 74 because it's in like GP, the non-X8 because I have all epic spread, and you kind of need to upgrade it to get like all the conditions in Spotlight either way. SC63 I wanted to upgrade, but I guess I'll hold for now. Like it's not that important anymore. I already got all the conditions in the Spotlight as well. Then other than that, there are still more things for me to upgrade. For example, like all the Audis, because like they're all in like special events, or like the Draftsman kit, which of course I will need to upgrade the cars to the required star count. After that, there's also the Tuatar, which is like the final support car in the Draftsman kit, which I'll definitely have to upgrade as well. But then like the other Spotlight, yeah, the Aero TT. In case like the final like rank stage is a little bit difficult as well, I want to upgrade that. So like, there's still a bunch of stuff for me to upgrade. And yesterday I calculated that I will need like 137 million credits for all of them. I think I already spent like 12 or like 13 million on upgrades among those 137 million already. Okay, I'll wait for that later, and instead I'll go into MP2. I have not played MP2 for a while now. I've not even started MP1 yet because like I just don't have the motivation to start it anymore. Okay, so I guess I'll drive these two later because like those are the free try cars I don't have. Aurora Geo I also just got it recently, so I don't want to drive that here. I guess I'll try the F50. I haven't driven the F50 in a while. Need to see how this thing drives. Thoughts on 2-star? It's fine. I don't hate it at all. I would actually want to have the car. Yes, it's not great for twisty tracks because like it doesn't really drift that great. It drifts like the Regera, but it's pretty fun, honestly. Yeah, the leaderboards are at least fixed, but then nothing else is. I hope the patch notes is good. I don't know. Need to reignite the heat. Speaking of heat, Need for Speed Heat. I will want to stream that someday as well. Well, I'm not sure like how I can like get you onto a lobby. I mean, I can try to like create party, but I don't exactly want to just like try to like friend everyone in the stream to just get into a lobby. Okay, just doing alright. It's taking a while to matchmake still, even with like the better lobbies. So I think you guys can still, yeah, don't even need to do a countdown anymore. Okay, this strength is not good with F50. Strength is really not good with F50. Shit. Already fucked up the start. Why is the F50 so much worse than F40 in this game? Is this unbreakable or classic? Looks like unbreakable. Type shit. I'm not sure if I agree. Drifts like shit, for sure. And I'm slower than F1OM. I have better acceleration, that doesn't really matter. Wait, what if he doesn't have the nitro inside line? Ah shit, he has nitro. Yeah, it's unbreakable, right? MPS classic. Yo, what's up, Kumeko? Welcome to the stream. Right, so Midori and Mr. Gravity is in the stop me. Beach landing, not again, not another one that strikes. Yeah, the drifting's really bad. It's not good at all. Piss. What is this drive like? Like I'm just not sure like what this thing drives like anymore. It's probably just one of the typical like tanky corners, I guess. I just couldn't really think of like what is really similar to. It's not drifting. It's not drifting. Shit. Help. Yeah, this thing doesn't really drift great, honestly. It doesn't drift great at all. Prefer the homage than this, honestly. Yeah, true. It was a battle, so welcome to the stream. Alright, let's go again. Okay, parasol run. Perfect day. Is Perfect Day watching the stream right now? Okay, it doesn't even fucking turn. Good to know. Fucking shit is pushing me to the right. Okay. I can't even go to the right anymore. It's so tanky. Oh shit. Please, shockwave, shockwave. Yes, alright. Got it to forced, at least. Let's go again. Thoughts on the perhaps a new Toyota will be coming to Asphalt Legends, since that's why they had released the Toyota GT1. Honestly, I'm not against it at all. And like with how like the other racing games are all going with the theme of like Japan, because like you know Forza Horizon 6 is in Japan, and even like fucking CSR2 is having like a Japan event and shit. So like, what if we just get another like Japanese season and like something about that? They could just add like a bunch of new Japanese cars. Got a bit of air time. Ah shit. No shockwave. Got a bad entry angle. Hold on. Just do this. Okay, nope. Not enough. Okay. Jeez, Mr. Gravity. Monty gets no. Okay. And GG's to Perfect Day as well. I wish I'd bring the Nissan GTR and this more along. I would like to have that as well. Like, just add like more race cars in here. Why the hell not? We're gonna stick to GT and play this game again unless for some multiple matches. I mean, for me right now, I'm just playing it for the sake of like maintaining my account. A lot of the others are just doing that as well. For example, even like Danny, like Toon Racer Pete, he's just playing so that he can maintain his account because like his interest into this game is like an all-time low for now. You know, since technically we have a restaurant in Asphalt 9 and the name a Chimera Evo 37. Hear me out. Like, what if we just get the HWA Evo R into this game? It's like we already have a restaurant. What if we get like even like better resto mods. What's the account deletion for Asphalt 9 account? No idea, honestly. I've seen like very conflicting stories about like the account deletion after a certain amount of like certain amount of inactivity. Like I've seen very conflicting stories about that. So I have like no concrete answer about it. What resto mods they could bring? Like yeah, the what do we have? Like the HWA Evo R. That's the first thing, which is basically like the 190E. That became like a track car. Like, I've first seen it in the Nürburgring 24 hours, and like it's so flipping good. Honestly. Okay, when's the patch notes are coming for the next season? Probably this weekend. I should be able to have info for it in this weekend. Right. Let's use some S class. Oh, speaking of S class, I'll drive the develop first, but so basically I need 6 more refreshers for me to gold the develop. And that means like I will be golding this car in just 37 days. Which is like not a long time left. I honestly like it's been less than a year and a half and I can gold the develop. Which is honestly like still pretty insane to think about. But then after the develop, like what's next after that? I mean, I guess I can just like slowly work on the other Gauntlet cars, but the incentive for me to play Gauntlet will not be as much anymore. Chimera with the concept engine, the Evo 39, yeah. What's up? Fucking hell, I should not 360 that. Huge mistake. Huge mistake to 360 with this car. Princess develops also one, like reasons to play this game? Yeah, I guess. I guess there's still a reason to play this game. It's just that there isn't really much of it anymore. Okay, I will go down here. This will get me a shockwave, yeah. I would not go for the yellow bottle because it's just a much worse line. I mean, as I say line, I get 0 line at all. Okay, nice. Low barrel. Fuck, it's still overspinning. Right, let's do this. Stop overspinning. Just, I will not go into this ramp. Fuck, I still went onto rough touring. Nope, I guess I'm more riding now. $360 a bit too early. Fuck. Okay. Recovered at the end. Pretty decent. Someone gets mad at me because I kept saying Peugeot 72 instead of 98. That's crazy. Okay. Honestly, I can't imagine what the BOS cars are gonna be next season if we get one. We get Monster Eon Chimera or something. Because it's just a summer burst speed, I think it's just gonna be like the filler cars. I'm suspecting that the 1-to-1 will be one of those. What the fuck? Why did my race start that late? I'm just suspecting that the 1-to-1 will be one of those in the burst speed lineup this time. But other than that, I have no idea. At first, I thought it would be Tuatar, but then that is already in Rap Syndicate, so I doubt that it would be in burst speed. And there's also always a chance that it would be in the 4th of July spotlight after the DS already ended, because like they would like to do that all the time. Okay, double barrel. Goofy ass section. Hold on. So what other filler cars do we have in S-Class right now? Like 1-to-1 is one of them. But there's always a chance that the Nivea R instantly gets refeatured again, but I kinda doubt that. Share Super Smart 200 Plus. This could be a BOS car again. What else? You know, this, even though it's in a Gauntlet store, you know that the Gauntlet store cars can always be refeatured. So what if this also appears in the Burst of Speed? This is already in the spotlight early, so I don't think it's going to be in Burst of Speed anymore. This might be in Burst of Speed. This might be in Burst of Speed. This might also be in Burst of Speed. Who knows, honestly. Who knows? No, we're not taking in more club members for now. Zinger and Burst of Speed. I mean, I'm not sure if I want that in Burst of Speed or the 4th of July Spotlight. Because the 4th of July Spotlight technically means that I get to have more epics for the car, but then that also means that I will have to like not invest onto the other cars in the spotlight if I want epics for the 21C. Do I play ANC? No, I don't. I don't want to like waste more of my time into another like Asphalt line. You thought like, yeah, there are some differences. Multiplayer there is probably more fun to play. I've seen like, what is it? I've seen something there where if you can watch ads to reduce the racing loss in your race, which is like kind of insane. I don't understand why that's the thing, but it is the thing in there. And like the multiple revamp there is actually good. Like the divisions make sense. They actually test out cars in there. Like they put it into like a division, and I do approve with that. But I just don't want to like waste more of my time into another Asphalt game because like this is already time consuming enough. Let's be real, it's already time consuming enough. Basically, I think that drives can be in burst of speed. Maybe. Tuatar Striker. I don't know if this can be in burst of speed again because it's already in the November burst of speed. But who knows if this can return again as well. It's also just a filler car. I'll try something else. I want to upgrade this car. I just don't have the credits to. A Bolide. If anything, I would say the Bolide is more of a November versus speed car rather than like a summer one. Summer one is usually just worse. And like I'm not even sure if there will be even a burst of speed next season, because like sometimes they like to delay it into like the anniversary update. For example, like back in 2024, when this game got rebranded to Asphalt Legends Unite, the burst of speed were in August instead of June. So it could just happen again in the next season, that there will be no burst of speed and that it will be delayed until like the next update. Because like, you know, with like the Asphalt hyperdrive thing, whatever it is, like I don't even know if it's like a new game or just a rebrand or something, but like there's always a chance that they will not do a burst of speed in the next update and the next season, and they will just do it in the next update instead. Could release the Absolute for the Black Friday burst speed this year. I would say, if anything, it will appear again as the main special event car for the burst speed special events, rather than like a burst speed car. Two Atari and 4th of July Spotlight would be cool. Yeah, I only have 2 epics for it, so it would be cool if it does appear in the Spotlight. But also that would kind of be a little bit stupid, because like, it would just appear right after the DS ends. But let's just see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not... Basis is not open right now. We're still shuffling the members that we already have into like different like branches. So it's not open for newer members right now. Seriously, go back to Uma Musume. We're already in the same club. You don't need to be in the same club as me and Asphalt. Unbreakable sucks when you have bad Wi-Fi. Yeah. I saw it was such an ad watching simulator. I was watching 50 to 100 ads a day when I was taking it seriously. Yeah, Asphalt 8 is like way worse when it comes to ads compared to like Asphalt 9. Based on your rap video last Thursday, you have any plan to retire the game? No. Problem is that while yes, I am bored with like certain aspects of the game, there are still things that keep me playing this game still. Like I'm just fucking bored of like, let's just say like quote-unquote competitive multiplayer, which is multiplayer 1. But I do still want to just drive cars around, right? I do still want to just play this game, because like I'm not bored of the core driving mechanic of this game yet. Which means like I still want to like play this game, but just not in the same way as I used to before. A weird ass overtake. And like, if anything, I can just always take a break and then I'll eventually return. I don't like people using the word retire, because that's it. Like, first off, this isn't a job. This isn't like quote unquote like a career choice or something that we have to retire from. It's just that will you stop playing this game? Like, will you quit this game or not? And for me, I will probably just take a break, but I will never quit this game because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be very real with you guys. A lot of Asphalt players are just very scared to admit that they will never leave this game completely. They will say that I'll retire from this game, I'll do all this and that, but then like a few months later, I see them back in multiplayer just grinding everything again. More like a hobby, yeah, exactly. Because like, again, I want to play games that's actually fun, right? I would want to have fun while playing games. Because like, I cared a bit too much that it just made me a little bit stressful about like the state of this game. So honestly, I've gotten to the point where I should take a more chill approach towards this game now. I mean, eventually, like when the time hits, I will probably try to be competitive again. But for now, I just want to play the game as it is. I don't want to like push myself too far because like that's never a good thing. Yeah, they probably did a portal skip. I don't really fucking care about that at this point. Yeah, there's still no other arcade racing game that truly fulfills the role of Asphalt. Still trying to play this game long enough for any support. Yeah. It's like, despite all these newer racing games coming out, this is still unique. This is somewhat still unique. There's nothing that truly replaces this game yet. Peak music type shit. Why am I punching so much with this one? I would appreciate it if you don't spam my chat right now. And if you haven't read the stream title yet, I am grinding credits. Private lobbies don't get me any credits. Okay, you're still spamming. I see all of this. Make a mute, okay. Right, that's done. Let me see what other cars I have not driven in a while. This shit, I've not driven this thing outside of the Asphalt special event. Why not? I'll try this and the fucking Asphalt Dragons. Is the vision worth it? I mean, you would still want to do the special hunt instead of just completely skipping it. But is it a good car? No, it's not a good car. But I would still say just still do the special hunt. There's a king of Malaysia type shit. Vision 1679. I said that once, and I became a meme in Film server for like 2 days. Ah shit, no shockwave. This thing drives some old. Can't even go up that ramp. Okay. Chat, let's have a look at this very high speed gameplay. Wow, 280. Let's try again. 250. This thing is so fucking... What the fuck? Son, what the fuck happened? Did this guy just get into a stream with another alt account? If you don't get it, right, I am not playing private lobbies today. Let me make that clear real quick. Please read the stream title again. I'm grinding credits. First suspension is like every other OG car Asphalt 9 apart from few SLs. Not really. This thing has weird suspension. This thing has weird suspension and not like the standard ones. This is already the second time in the stream where a car cannot steer into that turn. No, because like standard cars will not like bump up and down too much like this. This will jiggle around at lower speeds. It's not a standard suspension, but it's not a good suspension either. This thing can terrain abuse a little bit. Yeah, you see how it just bobs up and down? Like, it's weird. It's not good, it's weird. I mean, it's unique, but it's not good. Oh shit, that's the wrong variant. Okay, I'll take the long route to just like show you. Like, normal like standard suspension cars will not like try to like jam themselves into the ground. If you kind of understand what I mean. It's gonna say funny and bad suspension at the same time. Yeah. It's not even good in anywhere. It's terrible in slipstream. In slipstream, the two things you need is top speed and speed retention. This car has no speed retention and low top speed. One more car that also has like pretty dogshit suspension is this thing. It's like from what I tried, right? This thing seems to have the QuanTheAznFrog absolute suspension. However, it doesn't have any drift acceleration. So it's just bad. The reason why the absolute is good is because it has the drift acceleration. This doesn't. So it's pretty dog shit. Even though like the suspension has absolute suspension, so it can occasionally float when it wants to. But yeah, and then it drops down like that. It's just like the absolute. Have to like spam punch it for it to like retain the flow, but that also makes the car go really wide. I barely beat a Draco GT. That just kind of shows like how shit this car is. Yeah, GG's L59. GG's Monty as well. Okay, how to know a car having good speed retention? You just look at the speedometer. So, by speed retention, I mean that when you drift, the car doesn't lose speed. And how it doesn't lose speed, it's that you either have high handling or you have float. That's all. If your car is like very floaty or has high handling, then it keeps the speed really well, right? So that's what the speed retention that I was talking about. To me, the Asphalt feels like a no-floaty car. It's definitely not. It's very inconsistent. I have to drive it the exact same way I drive the Absolute, minus the drift acceleration. Speed retention just means like you keep your speed. That's like the simplest explanation that I can give you. Because like to retain something is to make it stay at the same level-ish, kinda. Why is Leica's raw drift and overload so godly? That's because like in overload, your car has so much inertia that it doesn't like lose speed. You're just throwing yourself in a straight line, so it doesn't actually lose that much speed. See how many times I had to punch this car throughout the turns so that it can try to like what the fuck? It can try to like float. Okay, no airtime. Why am I 360ing so much today? Like if I just do one punch, like you see how it just drops down to the ground. It's literally absolute. It's not a normal floaty car, and the raw drift is pretty terrible because it doesn't have enough speed or handling at this level. I should not have been on a 3-year break from playing this game from 2021 to 2024, missing so much stuff. Yeah. I mean, like, that's just the unfortunate state of this game is that it has, like, it's very FOMO-inducing. Like, you just have this constant fear of missing out, and I'm having that as well. That's why I'm still playing this game to an extent. Transfer my knowledge for knowing the physics of this game? Nah, it's alright. That's alright. To play this game, you're not mandated to have, like, the most amount of knowledge about every single car. Of course, like, I still don't understand a lot of cars in this game. But like whatever I'm just talking about like cars in this game, it's just like the knowledge I've gathered throughout the years I've spent playing this game, and from like other people as well who has also like driven these cars, and it's basically just a combination of my input with also like some influence from the others and my driving and the experience of me driving that exact car for me to like formulate my thoughts on it. Like, yeah, you can float, but then it's pretty short, like that. It's just like the Absolute. You kind of need, like, uneven terrain for the car to do well. What the fuck? Couldn't even fucking barrel. Okay, this car is, like, the worst car ever. Can I get up here? Can I dodge it? No. Sunyan. Sun 618. Okay. Has fair data been tested? Yeah, it's negative fake by around 2 points. So it's real, kind of looks like Camellia. Is it really like that? I really don't see it, honestly. So the 19A gets buffed post-release. Do you think the RE team will get buffed post-release too? No. Why? It's because it's not a quote-unquote Asphalt Edition car. They only listened to the complaints about the 19 because it was their like Asphalt Edition. It's supposed to be all this and that. But the R18 is not receiving like, as much complaints from the community, even though like the performance it's even worse. The community is not complaining as much as like the 19 Asphalt Edition, even though like the car is worse. And also I guess that the game developer just doesn't really care as much about like cars that are not like quote unquote their special edition stuff. Try to like, I don't know if that works or not. I hope it works. Okay, I guess that worked. Because it's just an egg on wheels. A mutated egg, yeah. Jeez, Astro. When do you think the next patch note will come out? Like this weekend. Alright, back to this shit. Well, they both dump fake cars anyway, yeah. Like one car just doesn't even exist and the other it can't even be legally classified as a car. I see. Alright, I'll see you again, Komeko. Shit, missed that ramp. Well, I get that when I'm not trying to like actually do it. Okay. Speaking of fake cars, they should stop releasing vaporware cars like the Elisha Targets, Imperium Devel, etc. Okay, now the problem with that. Okay, let me talk about this topic for a little bit. So at first, I got told, I didn't really notice it before until like Tangram started to tell me about. Is that this game started like the starter car for this game is way too strong, right? This game starts with the Lancer Evolution, which is a 250 km/h car in real life, and it's actually like pretty solid in real life as well, as like just like a normal like sport-ish car. It's not like a real proper like sports car, but still, it's a pretty solid car in real life. Now the problem is, Asphalt uses this as a starter car. You start the game with this thing, so like you basically just remove like half of like the other car's potential to be added to the game, just because like you have a too strong car at the start. Like this car is too strong to start with. Comparing this to Asphalt 8, where you have the Dodge Dart GT, that's a 210 km/h car. So you can add like all the other stuff that goes just above 210. But because like this thing is already like a relatively decent car in real life, you just basically like half of the car that exists, nope, have zero chance to be added to the game now. And because of that, it pushes like all the other classes' performance, like it goes too high, right? In C class, why is this a C class car, right? Why is that a C class car? So like it just pushes them way too high. But then, like S class, right? It used to stop at the Chiron, but of course and then it goes up to like the Yasko. The other issue is that after the Venom F5 that they released, no car in real life goes at speed. Like, no car in real life actually goes at speed. And so after that, for anything to be better than F5, it has to be fake. And yeah, we ended up with this. And because they released this, now how is a car supposed to be better than this? Yes, more fake cars. So it's just like inevitable that they will end up having to like pick out like fake cars to add to the game, just because like the baseline is already too strong to begin with. And like that would just like continue the chain of we just getting like a shit ton more fake cars that will be added. Okay, problem. R8 being a mid-tier C-class car in this game, but then in Racing Master it's an extreme, so S-class equivalent. That I do not agree with. That is just going into Asphalt 8 territory, where everything is just the same thing but with a different shell. At that point, like if an R8 and there is an S-class equivalent, that is really wrong. Because like there are multiple other cars in real life that is like way better than the Audi R8. So like I don't agree with like putting that thing in S-class either. That okay, so what is it? Well, what other things was I supposed to say about this matter? Yeah, okay, so because like no other car has actually managed to reach above 500 km/h yet, the absolute like we're still waiting for that top speed run. They've been doing everything but the top speed run. They've been doing 0 to 400 to 0. They've been doing quarter mile drag, half mile drag, and all that other shit, and still no top speed run. So like absolute is like the last potentially like the potential car that can actually like reach the speed that it has in the game, but even then that's still like a question mark. The R should have been high B or low 8. That I agree. That is where it should be in, because the Audi R8 Type 4S, especially like the current one, which is like the 2019 version, it got released at the same time as the Huracan Evo. So realistically, it should be at around the same level as the Huracan Evo, but no, why the fuck is it even worse than Gallardo? If it's like the Audi R8 Type 42, like that one, the older generation of it, near Gallardo, yeah, sure, I definitely agree with that. But not the Type 4S being worse than the Gallardo, that I definitely do not agree with. And also, yeah, because like this game has a huge reliance on top speed. It's the same thing in Asphalt as well, because like top speed is like the main deciding factor in Asphalt games. Classes will have to like wait where cars end up being in really has a like the top speed will determine the most part of it, right? It's like the main factor as to like where that car will be in this game. I thought the Yasko attack could reach right. Nope. Not yet. And like Yasko attack is Yasko attack is like a track car. A track car reaching 500 is like very unlikely. The reason why the absolute exists is because like the Yasko attack will have too much like downforce and like drag for it to actually reach like a really high top speed, because again it's made for the track. It's not a top speed car. The reason why the Absolute doesn't have like the wing at the back is so that it removes like a lot of the drag, right, for the car to continue to propel forwards. In Umatsu 612, okay bro, okay buddy. Speaking of speed, Grand Line will top out at 1600 speed. I'm definitely ready to just get my Umas being fully replaced. Not car for you to try next. Let's see this. Okay, I haven't driven this thing like a long while now. A controller player is better than keyboard players. I cannot say for sure, but controller is a better control method than keyboard because it has higher potential for every car. they need more cars to add, for example, can they just add older versions of models? I mean, that's what I just said. If they add the RA Type 42, which is like the first generation, then yeah, it makes sense for it to be in mid-C class. But I'm not sure because like there's a lot of licensing going behind the scenes as well, and the fact that the manufacturers themselves will have to approve the stats. The manufacturers themselves are the ones that approve like the stats in Asphalt. It's why something like the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus going below 300 miles per hour is a thing. That's because like Bugatti like only wanted the cars to go like as fast as the production version of it, and not the one-off prototype that was used for that run. What the f- Shit, alright. What cars am I expecting to appear in Versus Speed? 1-to-1 and 5 random cars. The brands decide the stats, especially top speed. Before they also had to say on the acceleration stats as well, but then like after the Celine S7, I don't think that's the case anymore. But before that, especially like the OG cars in the game, the top speed and acceleration stats were decided by the manufacturers. It tells you the top speed stats still stay the exact same, right? It's still decided by the manufacturers. But in C9, top speed is 4. C9 is different. C9 is different when it comes to like licensing, a little bit. They are more relaxed in that version of the game, unlike in here, for some reason. Why would they ever make the RS this ass? That's the thing. The brands decide the top speed of the car. They don't decide the handling and nitro. Handling and nitro are two completely arbitrary stats that the manufacturers will not even have a single idea as to like what they're even referring to. Or Monty, if you think about it, the manufacturers just don't care. Because like it's just a game out of like many other games that want their cars to be added. It's like they just don't care. Or they chose 320 because that's what the car goes in real life. Have you ever thought about that as well? Have you ever like thought about how most of the Lamborghinis and like Ferraris and shit only go like 340 to 350 in this game? That's because they're limited to that speed in real life to meet with the EU regulations, right? So like they can't just like go wild and just like choose fucking what 450 kilometers per hour for this car. No, they cannot do that. Monster is nice now. It's still the same. It's still the same. I still don't like driving it, but it has a chance to be in Versus Speed. I doubt that it's gonna be in the summer one, but November maybe. Like 4GC has the worst handling on this game. First off, it's an OG car. Most of the original cars in this game have dog shit handling compared to what we have nowadays. And the 4GC wasn't this bad during the game's launch. It actually got nerfed. A lot of like the OG cars that are like tanks nowadays were like really good in Asphalt 9 launch, but then it got nerfed. Like the 4GT, the Cadillac and the Rickmaus 03S, like those three were like extremely good back then, but then it got nerfed. They got nerfed. Now, whether the manufacturers decide that max top speed or not, I have no idea. But the top speed is solely based on the manufacturer. I mean, if it was me, I would choose a fitting split for the car. If I had no context about the importance of speed in this game, then one thing that could lead to another. You understand what I mean? Okay, so yes, you would choose a fitting spin for your car if it was added to this game. That is precisely why the fake cars are like so fast. Because top speed is like what the manufacturer said, right? The developer's like, okay, give this car 550 kilometers per hour. This is why it goes that fast. Or actually Imperium as well. Like in C9 it doesn't even go this fast, but in here they can like say whatever they want. Okay, well, you know what? Fucking like 520. Why not? And it goes 520. Can I get like both slasher bottles? Okay, no. Shit. Speaking of top price, what is that even about? Like, isn't that just like a card game or some shit? Cause I've seen like some advertisements on it, and none of it made sense to me. Gone. True. Alright, can I get some Naram blueprints? No, okay. Let me just get to like top 2500 real quick. I will try the free try cars now. Start with the Tuatar, they'll end with the Chimera. Card info cars, yeah. I just don't get the appeal for it. Like, if I want to play a car game, I actually want to drive the cars. It's why I was never interested in like the fucking F1 management game. Because like, what the fuck am I supposed to do in there? I'm not driving the cars now, am I? Like, at least in drag racing, you're still drag racing the cars. You're not just like sitting in the garage and then you just click all that and then the car just goes by itself. 70 OVR versus 1 Tuatar in a top speed track. I wonder what would happen. Yeah, this one is fun, honestly. Corporate social responsibility free. That's crazy. You're waiting for me to unlock the SSC. I will. I will. Anyways, do you guys want me to like to start the ODR8 like in just a bit. If you guys are interested in me actually playing the Drive Syndicate. Is it faster to go left or right after the barrel? Since I keep going right for better handling cars, left for worse handling. Yeah. You kind of got it. You kind of got the pattern for it. You only go right if the car is like very agile. It's just the same way as in like put on rice. Like you only go into that route if the car is like agile and a little bit slower. Weird bump. I like driving this car. I do really like driving this car. DS car decals are no longer cool since they just put a Drive Syndicate logo in it. Yeah, the Russian Imperium decal is actually like one of the worst offenders because like it's the C9 Russian Imperium decal that they just slapped like a black bar and they just added Drive Syndicate on it. Like that's so lazy. But at least like they're still like making decals of course at the very least. Unlike the fucking Elytron not even getting a decal. Right when your ops just hit with your wall and cancel your shockwave and your shockwave is gone. Look at the smirk. Hell no. Hell no, brother. Worst decal will be a Devel 16 DS decal. That's just puke. That's just straight up puke. Like, holy fuck. Airtime? Oh, no airtime. What the fuck? Dude, that's just bullshit. Why did the car not spin in time? Okay, fuck. That's too high. Ah shit, that's a terrible race. This car is quite heavy. Yeah, it's a bit heavy. It's manageable, I just didn't drive it. I just didn't really drive it properly. Yeah, I'm alright. Okay, why did the music just stop? Fucking YouTube music again. I should get more horse music in the playlist. It's mostly a game anime, both. It's actually a whole franchise. It has like their own game, their anime, the spin-offs animes, and like a lot of stuff. Like generally. Okay, almost wrecked. Yeah, I've listened to a lot more like horns music recently, and I do want to add more to the playlist. How's DS progression going? I'm not playing it yet. I will, because like I can complete it. I just don't feel like playing it right now. I wonder what's the new MV2 free strike course is. Yeah, I'm waiting for that as well. Hopefully it's like the R8 Le Mans prototype car. Oh, also speaking of 24 hours of Le Mans, Toyota managed to win it recently. It's low-key like really close. A lot of the endurance races that I've been watching recently have had like very close results. Like they only won by like 10 seconds in a 24-hour race. That's just insane. Speaking of also like endurance racing, for the 24 hours of Nürburgring, the Red Bull team ABT, like the Huracan G3 Evo 2, that car got disqualified. So like the Aston team actually got second, and what is it? One of the BMWs, I think the road racing, the roadway or whatever it is, that got third, and the touring wagon got to fourth because like the second place Lamborghini team got disqualified. Everyone can win except Ferrari. That is because Lewis Hamilton fucking did it. The man still got it. He still got it. Like, holy fucking shit. Like, Barcelona GP, like, a fucking phenomenal drive from Lewis. Like, I've not seen Ferrari having like this good strategy and actually executing it, and not fucking up the pits trying to execute the strategy and shit. Like, it was just beautiful to witness, honestly. This time, surely this is the time. Surely the Ferrari fans will have the year. Surely this will be your year. Would be funny if Lewis does a Kimi. Maybe. Also, don't forget, Lewis won his first title in his second season in McLaren. And in his second season in Mercedes, he also won his first title there. And this year is his second season in Ferrari. So, who knows, right? Who knows? Oh shit, I've spun the wrong way. Okay, it doesn't matter. Poor Leclerc then. Eventually, I mean, bro just extended his like contract like 2030. Surely he will have his year. Surely, right? Surely it will not just be constant depression for the next decade or some shit. Okay, shit. I want to aim there. Okay, that guy's going for the rail, I think. Yeah. I'll just go the normal route. Shit. Missed another bottle. Okay, I'll take the airtime, though it's not a barrel roll. The funny F1 stats again. Like, surely it will happen. Also, one more thing. Speaking of funny F1 stats, what if the Kim Kardashian curse actually cancelled the Ferrari curse? And what is the reason why Kimi Antonelli's cars just broke down is because Kim Kardashian stole his towel in the Montreal GP. Surely it just has to be that just has to be a coincidence, right? Surely. What is Kim cursed anyway? So, in the Montreal GP, so of course, Kimi Antonelli won that. But for whatever fucking reason, when going through like the podium, like Kim Kardashian, which is like who Lewis is like fucking dating with right now. I don't understand why he's doing that, but that happened. So she basically went there and just fucking takes Antonelli's towel and just wipes the champagne like off her like forehead or some shit. Like the towel on the podium that was there for the drivers, like she just took it and just did that. And that is when people were like, okay, surely this doesn't mean that Antonelli is now cursed with the Kim Kardashian curse. And then suddenly his car just fucking breaks down in like 4 laps before the finish line in Barcelona. And then Lewis wins. I wonder what's happening over here. Okay, but like, obviously it's just like silly banter going on. I'm sure that Antonelli will still be able to recover from this. Unless he does a Piastri, which I hope he doesn't. I would want like a more competitive like title fight. Because like I'm just a neutral fan this season. I don't know who to really root for. I'm just like basically watching everyone and see what happens. Also, Hulkenberg has to have like one of the worst lucks ever. Genuinely, how the fuck does like one random gravel from when Liam Lawson just went onto like the gravel? Like how the fuck does one random gravel just hits the fucking emergency shut off button on his car? Like what are the chances of it even fucking happening? Holy fucking shit! It doesn't fucking make sense. I hope Kimi can keep his momentum all the way. Yeah, I hope so as well. I hope that he doesn't fall off just like Piastri did last year. It's like, well, yes, maybe Mercedes dominance can be somewhat boring, but like again, there's a reason that they're like dominating because like people forget that F1 is not just like a driver sport, and also it's a team sport. It's like a constructor sport, right? There's a lot more behind the scenes. It's not just the drivers going on. There's the engineers, there's the team strategists, there's the cars and stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And people really forget about that. So like, there's a reason that certain teams are like dominating throughout like their years. Like if they have a good car, then yeah, they also do deserve to win, right? Ah, fuck! I thought that was pudding rice. Yeah, I thought that was pudding rice. My bad. I feel like Leclerc's season has been more lucky enough. I'm gonna be honest. His crashes, yeah, his crashes have mostly been like his own fault rather than like something like unlucky happening. Like, he pushes the car too hard without like knowing its limit, so that it just ends up being like that. And it's ironic, right? Ironic how like right after his contract after he extended his contract, crashed in Monaco qualifying, crashed in Monaco race, crashed in Barcelona qualifying, and went onto the gravel and broke the car in Barcelona race. What is this like Sergio Perez type shit going on right now? Do a race support GC, I guess. what the fuck? Why did I just miss the natural ball? Like, oh, thank you, Tuatar. Thank you, random Tuatar, for just pushing me back to top speed again. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Server, what are you doing? Okay, that's one. The fact that Leclerc have been crashing in almost its entire career is just ridiculous for the sheer talent this driver has. Yeah, it feels like he kind of just like stopped progressing since like 2019. Because like, let's just say like Max Verstappen, if you compare him now to him back in 2019, you can clearly see that him now is like way better. But if you compare like Leclerc, he's like just there. It doesn't seem like he actually improved. Also, loses to Chimera, real. Mono crashes aren't entirely his fault. Yeah, I mean, yes, he did complain about the brakes not working properly. But then again, part of his fault is his decision to still stay with Ferrari after knowing that all this shit happens. Like, he's just limiting himself just because of that potential chance that Ferrari gets everything right in a year, which is like so fucking unlikely. Like, he's just holding himself back. But then, like, I have no idea because like Lewis have been doing better. Last season it was different. Last season was like atrocious for Lewis, but then like this season Lewis has been doing a lot better than like Leclerc. Oh shit. I just did a I am stupid moment there. Luckily my car doesn't break, because if it was in real life, I would indeed be stupid. Okay, that guy just wrecked. I can just like breeze to the finish line now. Yeah, the Barcelona clash is a pure skill issue. Yeah. I assume you did not succeed with the funny. Hello, indeed. I know you're talking about F1, but when am I gonna save RNG? If I have the motivation to. Like, I just don't really have the motivation to actually do anything competitive in this game at this point. I want to do it, and also not want to do it at the same time. Eventually that will happen. Like, eventually I will try to just beat every single time there, because I do believe in myself that I have it in me. But I just don't have the motivation to right now. It's 24-8 right now. It's crazy. Okay, I managed to recover that. How did I manage to not break there? So I have 7 combos left, and 5 of them are the 120 strikes. Yeah, I mean, 120 strikes are always like the hardest to get correctly, because it requires like so much consistency throughout your run. He's want to overdrive the hell out of that car and still get overtaken by Lewis, or you can crash with the pressure he's having. Yeah. Not to an H2 and Yesco. The H2 one is like pretty difficult after the car got nerfed. I mean, the nerf isn't that significant, but then it's still very difficult, just simply because like the car got nerfed. Oh shit! No, no, absolute no. Okay. sun. Fuck, messed that up. Beat a Tera and Twitter using 4.6k rank British Sword. Nice. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about Russell at the moment, given that Kimi has still overtaken Russell. Yeah. Russell is kind of cooked, I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of cooked as long as Kimi continues to perform. He's kind of cooked. I'm also just starting to buy like the trade coin blueprints recently. Right, this. Okay, still nothing special in here. Close to maxing the 9x8. Just get this. Oh, and also there's a free relay, right? Surely I'll get trade coins from here. What did I say? I did get trade coins. And of course, right up as a pay pack. Well, it's whatever. Fuck the shit, honestly. Right. This started. I should be in tier 1. If I'm not in tier 1, I will be very confused. Tier 1? Yep, I am in tier 1. I also assume that almost everyone else in here would have to. That's a lot of Chinese players. What the fuck? Okay, someone Alpha Star, Pro Elite. Okay, I got someone from Aces. But interesting lobby. I would hope that most people here already has the key, so I can actually just go all out without feeling guilty at all. More trade coins. Might be slightly cooked. I mean, I do have a maxed car as well, so I guess like I won't be that cooked, but who knows. Right, there's also this. Let's see it for more credits. It's crazy how both Russell and Leclerc, the two arguably title protagonist favorites, being this pressure so much from drivers on the team. Yeah. And then like McLaren, like they're just there this season. Like they're not doing much. I mean, like, technically we still have more maps than in C9. We still have more cars than in there, and they do want to actually drive like more cars. So it's just like how the global players still want to play C9, even though we already have like this version right here. Even Lando last year, despite he had felt the pressure for winning time, he was still able to snag wins opponents, just maximizing the points he can. Yeah. I feel like Russell and Leclerc, like they just have much less of a chance to actually come back from the things that happens in early season. Like what is it? I just feel like they don't have. I don't know what's the word for it. That fucking Verstappenness. Where like how Verstappen like last season still came out of fucking like bumfuck nowhere and still managed to just get like 2 points away from the title. I just feel like George and like Charles, like they don't have that in them. It's just my feeling, so I would hope that they would prove me wrong. Genuinely, I would hope that they would prove me wrong, but I just feel like they don't have that drive in them. Oh, I didn't even do barrel rolls. Alright then. That dog in them. Yeah, I guess. I missed a barrel roll. You cannot make this up. Okay, one more thing. When's the 24 hours of spa? Like, is it like this week or is it the week after? Because if it's a week after, then I also have another like. Wait, next is Austria, right? For Formula 1. 8% drop rate for key should be fine for people without it, I guess. Okay, more credits. Wait, I mean, real though, like 2025 George Russell was also pretty good. But like, what is it? There's still something wrong with it. That's 3 barrel rolls. Sure. Leclerc and Russell had great 25. Yeah, I mean, great is not enough. They have to be like the best, obviously. "24-hour races are boring. 6 hours of spa was peak." I mean, yeah, 6 hours is like the more watchable duration. 24 hours, of course, like. Most of us will not be just staying up for the entire 24 hours and just watch the entire thing. Like, most of us are definitely not doing that. But the 24 hours, like, they have, like... It has, like, its own charm. You know for sure that shit is gonna happen in a 24-hour race, like, much more than the other race lengths. It helps that Leclerc and Russell didn't have a title winning car in 25. I mean, Red Bull wasn't a title winning car last year either, and then Max still managed to do that. It doesn't always have to be the fastest car. should upgrade this car a little bit more now. Let me just 4-star this thing real quick. Actually, no, it's not even like proper 4-star, but fuck it. Alright, let's just do this. What do I have to do here? Ooh, my guy is back, type shit. 7 badges and 4,000 meters. Okay. 6 natural bottles. That's quite a bit. When you didn't have a title winning car, it's much easier to feel the last pressure when you're not going for a title. However, when that's the opposite, that's when the expectations and pressure starts to ramp up more than the X amount. Yeah, I suppose. Need to get a bunch of natural bottles. Like, we'll go into this route. It should be enough, I hope. Oh, I missed that one. It feels so weird having to go into this route when normally I would not go here at all. Can't wait to see Aston become a top midfielder. Aston moment. Honestly, I'm even surprised that they even got a point. I mean, yeah, pretty much like everyone just flipping. They were like gone in Monaco. But like, Aston is like so fucking cooked this season. I just don't see Aston like managing to even get into the midfield. They're just back markers. They're consistently losing to Cadillac, who's in like first year in F1 with like 2 washed drivers and shit. Like they're just consistently losing to Cadillac. As I think, Max already knows the pressure of going for a title, even not in a title winning car. He's been doing this whole thing. Yeah, Max is just him. He's just him. Funny thing, even the topmost place in this game makes more mistake than Stroll. Genuine. Luma Pure. True. Very true. Okay. Dingus Syndicate. I beg you not to master rare nitro denies it. Why? What happens if I don't do that now? Yeah, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that, Midori. Yeah, Toyota winning the 24 hours of Le Mans this year is definitely deserved. I mean, I'm not as invested into the endurance racing scene compared to something like F1 for the time being. Yeah, I'm still pretty happy for them. Okay, Dingus Syndicate. Ideally, I would still want to match this car, so I would try to just like start it up early and see what happens. Okay, that 30,000 points. I think I can do like 1 medium and 1 small race, maybe. I'll just check the spreadsheet later, but before that, I'll just do this. And then maybe I'll just 2-star the car instantly. Yo, what's up, Zed? Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna schedule again. Nah, that's alright. I sometimes forget myself as well. Wow, they just dodged it as if it's nothing. Not anymore. Fucking 367. Imagine. Has anyone experienced noticing hitbox issues for the LMP1 from its rear wing being slightly wider than the body of the car? Not yet. I haven't noticed it yet, actually. Probably because I haven't driven the car much. I would definitely try it out if it's retry in MP2 and see if something happens. Yeah, money runs just suck. It's just like way too much time consuming. It consumes way too much of my time. And what I get in return isn't really much. It's just a limited amount, and I don't even like have credit apps to actually make this be worth my effort. Something like the 4th support core money runs are even worse because like you have to do like 10 races to finish them all. At least like here you can do it in like 3 races. Aurora Geo money runs were generally like one of like the worst. Same goes with like the 5th car as well, especially like the earlier stages. It takes forever to be done with them. And I guess that means that I will actually have to like start to progress in DS. If not, I will not be able to do this in time. I mean, in 10 days I could still do everything, but I don't want to be burnt out while doing it. Money run. The game mode where even costs become covers and escape knockdowns. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking of using all the wildcards in here. Then again, it doesn't exactly save too much of my currency, so I'll just see what happens instead. I wish we could min-max the money runs. Yeah, I wish I can do that as well. It will be, I mean, that will be very broken, especially for the later stages. But unfortunately, yeah, it just doesn't really work that way. I don't understand why Peugeot was like that dog shit either, honestly. Yo, what's up, Fusion? Good to see you here. Audi Nuvolari. Is it Nuvolari or Nuvolari? I forgot what its name is, but thoughts on it, I don't hate it, honestly. I don't hate the car, design-wise. In an angle, it looks a bit weird, but I don't hate like the front view at all, or like this the side profile. I don't hate it. The rear though is just like a Lamborghini, but I don't hate it. Maybe that's just because like my standards have gotten like to rock bottom after I've seen the monstrosity that is the Jaguar Type 00, the AMG 4-door abomination, and the Ferrari Smart Fridge. Okay, let's see what happens if I were to just buy a few of these right now. Ooh, 5 blueprints. 4 blueprints. Okay, sure. 1. I mean, I guess I'll take the credits. 4. Okay, so that's 5, 4, 1, 4, and then the final one for now. 2. Okay, 5, 4, 1, 4, 2. That's okay. I could definitely 2-star. I can definitely 2-star before the next stage, so I can get a bit more syndicate coins. I can just do this. I mean, I don't hate the boxer design, honestly. As long as it has like some sort of like consistent design language, I would be fine with it. Like, I don't hate the boxer design in general. This car's like really good for money runs, simply because of like it's extremely long actually. The Nuvolari, I feel like it's one of those cars that will eventually grow on people. Like, I would say it's like the same situation as like the Ferrari F80, because a lot of people don't hate the F80 anymore. I was never hated the F80 design. I never loved it, but I never hated the design of the F80. Alright, let's go again. Honestly, for me, the F80 without the visor looks wrong now. Like, without like the black bar, it looks kind of wrong for some reason. Maybe because I'm just too used to the black bar on it now. Alright, I'll see you, Mr. Gravity. Thanks for watching the stream. What's up, Mr. Dover? Welcome to the stream. Try to like do some sorts of bullshittery in this track. Nice. Very nice. That's pretty smooth as well. I wish I could be on the rail for longer, but I'm not complaining. 5550. Decent number. Anything like that's better than recent slots, to be honest. I'll take a random shrine over weird amalgamation. Yeah. But I hope the new one sounds good or amazing, but it's using the Chimera engine, which sounds like a fucking 4-cylinder. I mean, the same engine can still sound different on different cars. It just depends on like their, I think like their exhaust setup, or like whatever they're doing with like that engine itself. Because like, what is it? I'm pretty sure like the R8 and the Huracan shared the same V10. They still sounded different. Right? I could either buy that or I buy. Fuck it, we gamba. Decent credits actually. Yeah. I'll start to play DS a little bit more later. I'll check the MP2 real quick. Did I fall out of top 2500? If not, then I will not. Okay, I will not continue to play. Maybe I can start with MP1 now. Maybe there's actually something to play in here. And to start with, I know that Gold League has fucking nothing, meaning that I could probably win with a D-class car. What's up, Clash Kings? Welcome to the stream. Okay, you see this lobby right here? It's a terrible lobby. And most of them will be bots. I instantly saw one in a high rep game club, and they're doing something in Gold League. Meaning that it's probably bots. But let's see what happens. Okay, fuck, I messed that up. I should try to challenge myself into like some sort of like multiplayer challenge, like beating like getting legendary only using cars from one country or some shit, being like that your generic YouTuber ass challenges. I got second with a D-class car. I'm pretty sure everyone else down there are like bots or just like straight up terrible. First of all, let me see one guy in, for example, I think this. Let's have a look. No nitro. One random ass 360 from nowhere. Yeah, this is perfect natural in touch right route. That is like so bot. Genuinely. So what is this? Guarantee this is like one of like the bot clubs. This is also a bot. Fucking garage level 60 doing all this bullshit down here. What is this leaf doing? Could be as well. It's like a lot of these higher end clubs always do this kind of shit. Always. The Chimera was just fucking boring. The engine sound and the lamest design language. Honestly, it kind of grew on me already, the Chimera's design. But yeah, unfortunate that it doesn't have a V10 anymore. Do you remember the post Jaeger made about the multiplayer non-slope challenge? Go try it. Yeah, just basically relying on like a random wheel to choose the car that I'll play in multiplayer. I could try that. I do have cars. I could definitely try that. Yeah, it's basically just for rep. Botting is still illegal, but then like I don't think Game Love even gives a shit about it anymore because of how they're still like rampant at this point. and the fact that they have not reduced the what is it, like the rep requirements, kind of just shows that they're not giving a fucking shit about like the botting situation at this point. Oh, that guy's just gone. I'll take the free win, thank you. Another win for my C7R, my beloved. Probably one of my favorite D-class cards of all time. We'll make for an interesting video. I still have like so many other videos that I want to do. I still have the ace challenges from like a few months ago. I still have the top 100 MP1 video that I have not gone through the footage for. I still have other video ideas that I have not done yet. I still have the in real life vlog for the 2K subscriber special that I have not done yet. I just don't have the time to actually start making the videos because I'm still really busy with like uni stuff, and I don't have a summer break this time because like I will have to retake a few classes in the summer. This variant. Nice. Very nice. Though high also the Raw Circuit season, yeah. Honestly, I don't really have much of an expectation anymore. I mean, they could technically save it by refeaturing the Venom F5. It's something everyone will want to play again. I would as well, because I would get to max my Venom F5. But other than that, don't really have much hope for it. Yeah, this week will be patch notes. I don't think that's going to be another special hunt next season. Because like they're only doing it like once per update, which is fine. Oh shit, I ran out of natural. I am actually just winning for the C7R. That makes me kind of wonder, how do people actually get stuck in Gold League if it's like this easy? It's actually just like full of bots, generally. Yeah, I've seen SDS saying that he's not gonna play this game anymore. Speaking about 4th of July spot, is it second spot or main spotlight? No idea. No idea what it's gonna be like. I hope we're getting more Mayhem events, at least one every other season. It would be nice, but I don't know, honestly. Okay, what the fuck was that lag? This. Does it snap? No. Okay, still second place. So 650S from A class, I guess. Oh, use it at MP2. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I just saw a picture of eye on the road. That's crazy. Gotta play another game now. See you later. Alright. I'll see you later, Midori. Thanks for watching the stream. If I only had a good laptop, I would love to buy Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I don't think Hot Pursuit really requires too good specs. I don't think it requires like really high specs because it's already an old game as well. Whoever the Orient against a bunch of S-Class cars. Not what I want. What the fuck is this lobby? I wonder how the mastery system will look once that comes out here. But yeah, dude, it was supposed to be out last year. And then they fucking delayed it by a whole year. Watch as it gets delayed to 27. and by 2027, they're gonna delay it to like December 2027. Because why the fuck would it not? One shockwave, yeah. I'm just trying to like hold my position because I know that I cannot win. The Veil's already gone. Okay, that guy fell back a little bit. I might push a traffic on to hit, but I need to do that if I want to retain my position. Okay, no airtime. That's alright. Second place. What car do I prefer, the 650S or the 409P? I would honestly say the 650S. Like, while the 409P has really nice like driven, that the acceleration just doesn't feel good enough because it's actually fake acceleration. So I just simply prefer the 650S for that reason. What's my highest credit save? The highest I've gone to is like 173 million. And that was when I had no cars to upgrade. But ever since then, I never managed to actually get to that amount of credits again. So I have like too many cars to upgrade now. Not bad. Not bad, honestly. Alright, do I have anything more to yap? Not really. Damn, that's crazy. Học toán cứ xong bộ làm quả để 40 phút xong. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. Oh right, yeah, đúng rồi. Hôm nọ là thi nào? Hôm nọ thi nào? It was a revision. Welcome to the stream. Can't stop thinking about these 650S. I have 69 out of 70 blueprints for 650S. Xong lý làm như cái giải. My condolences. Playing DS in a bit so painful. Yeah. I don't really feel like playing DS either. But I kind of have to play it. Ah shit, no air spawn. Messy ending. But I'll leave here and wake up soon for something. Alright, see ya, Bellows. Thanks for watching the stream. Am I the best yapper in Asphalt Night community? I am not sure about that actually, because I know a lot of other people do also just yap a lot. I probably just have not seen them yet. And let's just say like Scribbles as well, like he yapped a lot as well, but he stopped playing Asphalt now, so I might just be the only one remaining, maybe. Ah shit, alright, so Mountain Poles against a bunch of S-Class cars again. And I'm in the Wire BC. This is not gonna be good. Doesn't help that this car also has like negative fake acceleration. At least has like a shit ton of nitro to make up for it. I messed that up. I went too high there. Airtime please? No. Alright. Yeah, that Yesko's just gone even though he went the right route. Hopefully he breaks or something. Shit, I messed up again. Skipping the ramp is crazy. Couldn't catch up to Yesko. The Sheeran is gone, so hopefully I can still get some ratings. I didn't. Okay. I could try this. See what happens. But again, too bored, nothing to do. I understand that. Why am I in this kind of lobby again? Like, can I stop matching like making high in S-Class in a top speed track? Like, at least like give me beach lighting or some shit. I could manage to like what do something there. Here definitely not. Wanted to flip. Okay, let's do. Okay, what can get me to like top 1000 in BC right now? What are like some random bullshittery cars? Oh right, the lower ranges. I forgot about that. You know what? I will farm the E10 spammers real quick. So if I lose, I won't drop out of top, what is it, 200, 500, so it doesn't matter. I'll just try to get 1000, so I will just farm the E10 spammers down here. Let's see what happens. From 3000 rank, yeah, I have Mistral, but then like, it's whatever. Okay, another 0-1. Watch of that. Alright, let's go. Okay, nice start. Okay. Okay. That's a bit shit. Okay. Nice. Shockwave. Nice, let's go. Yes! That's a good first place. I had a really good start that basically carried this entire run. Hell yeah. 3 plus 7. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, that wasn't enough. You know what? Farm 3000 rank. Sure. Where's my Mistral? Where is my Mistral? I just found that rank real quick. There has to be other Mistral spammers as well. Has to be some others as well. No? That's interesting. Surprised to not see a Mistral in here. But that also means that I will probably not have enough ratings from this race to get the top 1000. So I might just drop down to the 0-1 ranch again. Or I can just go with Mistral, I guess. Okay, unless that happens. That is not ideal at all. This car is so stupid in its range, generally. Okay, the Senna drifts better, but I can still recover from that. Yeah. I don't know why this is 3000 rank either. I just don't get it at all. Top 1000? 1000? Yes! Okay, that's barely enough for 1000. How'd you get MP packs to max Mistral? You don't. I've only gotten one single Mistral drop throughout like the past 4 months of MP1. That was my biggest nemesis in MP2. Yeah, I could figure that out. It's just like way too good for that rank. I love how like the backfire is burning the wing. I drifted too early. Shit. Alright. Can stock nemesis speed stop Mistral? Yeah, it can. It somewhat depends on the track, but it definitely can. That wing will be charcoal, real. What do I even have in here? Wow, these are expensive upgrades. Holy shit. I mean, I can just like do this for now. I want to go this car. So I'll upgrade it. Man, the credits, like, the credit sync is so real. Yeah, it has 4 exhausts. Like it's in the middle of the wing and the bumper or like diffuser. Yeah, this is more like a diffuser, but yeah. So yeah, the backfire is just shooting straight into the wing because like it's not up yet. When the wing goes up, it makes a lot of sense. Like here, see, it goes up and now it makes a lot of sense. But it doesn't make sense when the wing is not up. I mean, I can try to change to close camera so you can see it better. Actually, no. Fuck close camera. Here, fixed camera. You see this? You see the exhaust behind there now? It's actually quad exhaust, but for whatever fucking reason, there's only 2 streams of nitro. What's up, Ant? Welcome to the stream. Maybe the wing is anti-fireproof, maybe. Who knows? Oh, I just said that at the exact same time you sent your message. That's crazy. I actually do really like. I mean, it's not like the best contra ride, but I do kind of like this standard-ish kind of car. Like standard car, but doesn't drift terribly. I do like these kinds of cars. Like this and Terzo, I do like driving. Alright. It's also... what is it? What else do I have to do this season? Oh, right, the epic hunt for the M4 GT3. I just need the final epic for it, so it shouldn't take long. Let me just go into this goofy route real quick. Right, let me just do that epic hunt real quick. A stupid fucking bug still exists, holy shit. Okay, let me check something. Alright, I can do a racer. And still outing stage. Your guess might be correct. BT62, the perfect natural star rumor. At lower stars, for some reason, at lower stars, the BT62 has the same perfect natural length as a maxed out BT62. It's not a rumor, it's actually a thing. And it's not the only car in the history of Asphalt 9 to have a weird natural length like that. The Franciavento's GTs, not the GT65, the Sorpasso GT3, previously before it got fixed, also had the max length for Yellow Nitro and Perfect Nitro. Orange Nitro and Shockwave were still very short, but it also was it had pretty much like the same nitro duration as like a maxed out Surpass of G3, but because it had even lower sound speed, so it had even more nitro duration. Low-key, is there anything else for me to really do? Wait, can I still play this? What? Okay. Then, can it be gone? Why did you let it stay here then? At least like this is actually gone. I used up all the fuels for that. Right, moving on to this. Right. I think the Epic Hunt does count as a car hunt, so it should be available in VIP 10. This car steering is insane. Messed that up. That did give me a good landing though. Like yeah, it just does this. Holy fuck. Okay, that was just a bad angle. Still second in Platinum 3. Another deadly. D-class score is still doing this. Imagine that. You know what? I will try a Tigo Griffith if it's available. Which it should. Yeah, it is. If I get beach landing, I'm done. But if I get like a relatively long track, either long or like a straight track, maybe I can do something. Canyon launch... let me see. It's a bit technical for sure, but I don't believe Plat 2 is hell, if Plat 3 is like extremely easy like this. Like if anything, I'll just have to use C-class cars instead of D-class in Plat 2. Wow, I just overtook an FXXK. Can you imagine that? The problem is that it's classic, so I do have to be slightly careful. Blocked. That guy's trying to 360. I know for sure that it's not a flowy drift, because like who the fuck flowy drifts in FXXK? Like an Evo and Plat 2 is like what? Not scary at all, because like the people that are stuck in Platinum 2 up until this point are just garbage. I'm not afraid to say it. They are just not good at the game if they're still stuck in Plat 2 at this time. Especially when leaderboards are not mixed anymore. Yeah, it's still got second. when I get to, let's just say, Platinum 2, I will try to use C-class cars in there and see if the evil likeness are really as much of an issue at lower leagues. Because like the car itself has very high potential, and I will still complain about it. But those are still stuck in Plat 2. Even if they have a car like that, that just means they're bad. Okay, that guy sent me to the wall. Can recover from that. It's like there's a bunch of bike markers in here. Some of them will have to be terrible enough for me to overtake. For example, this one right here. Okay, unless it just does that. And then it breaks. Imagine. Yeah, like with people like that. I'm pretty sure like, this is also like a bot. If I had a proper car, I could have just have beaten it. Alright, back to better more consistent D classes for multiplayer. For example, the C7R. Right, Castle Crest, Tuscany with the C7R. Alright then, I see how it is. Nope, I'm a bit of a pussy to go to that other ramp. Okay, shit, that was a terrible angle. Fuck. Nice, good snap. Still not that difficult with D-class cars. Now, if you actually want me to like speed up my progress and actually go to like champion, no, not champion, Platinum 2 to actually experience it, I will start to use C-class cars instead. So I believe that I can just clear these lobbies with C-class cars. Already first base. Don't even have to do much. Use some other C-class cards as well for more variety. Okay, that SC63 knows how to drive. Fucking shit! Come on, bounce up. Don't even bounce up. That's unfortunate. Onto something a little bit slower. With Tier 2, even though I'm better qualifying in Q1. Qualifying in which position doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the time that you managed to set. Yep, they slam onto the wall, of course. About Corsa Silver, do you think Corsa can beat Panamera? No, the Panamera is just better in every single way. Okay, I'll use the homage next. Is that guy just steering? What the fuck? Wow, perfect. Perfect time for him to stop shockwaving. Just get far away from him first. I want him to like 360 me. straight line, so like I don't have to. Couldn't really do much. Let's just see what happens. Wait, hold on. Shockwave. Oh, not enough then. Okay. Fucking shit. Okay. Oh man. Okay, homage. Where is it? I will not use overload, that's for sure. About power headlight cards, only Countach headlight doesn't appear in the game. Yeah, now that I think about it, that's actually true. Vineyard Townscape. I don't remember this track. Like, is there? No, wait, no, this track has like airtime sections. Oh wait, hold on. Let me try and do something real quick. This track does happen. Yes, okay. Take this ramp really high. And then now I do this again. Oh, I literally slam dunked it. Holy fuck. Easy. Airstrike that. Through goes Hamilton. You know what? I'll try this a little bit more. This is fun. Okay, slippery but nice. That does have. Yeah, it does have like the airtime section. Okay, problem is that the raw drift is still pretty garbage. Get onto this rail real quick. Yes. Fuck. That just killed my momentum. The geysers are gone. We're actually deep. High barrel roll. Keep the speed. Yes. Okay. Third place. Okay, it's actually getting kind of late in here. Might not get to. I mean, I'll probably do it next stream on Thursday. I'll try to just use C-class cards in Champion 2. That should be a good Thursday stream, I guess. I'll just clear up the fuels for the homage right now, and then I'll end the stream. Frozen root. Okay, if I get the rail, hear me out. If I get the rail, it's over for everyone. Hear me out. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, shit. What the fuck was that? Alright. Stay on the rail. Stay on the rail. Stay. Fuck! It did not stay on the rail. The fuck was that thing? No, shit, I missed the ramp. That's not good. High ramp. Yes, okay. Ah, shit, that rail could have been so good, but it didn't. Do you think Kimi is gonna win the championship? Or will Lewis stop him from doing what he himself did? It's still too early to say right now. It's like, you don't have your own recalls. Like, they can be like, they can pull a masterclass in just a GP, and the one right after they get a double DNF. Like, you will never know what happens. But you will never know what happens to Kimi either. Like, he can also just like lose his form and like just does a Piastri. Try to save it up natural for this. Airtime. A little bit. Shh. Yes, still third place. Crystal vision acquired. Nice. Okay, so on Nanimo tour, it's a little bit difficult. It's like realistically the only section where you can get a bunch of airtime is the end. can't do that. Technically, I can go for the left routes in here as well. Try to like save a little bit more. See what happens. Take this like really high. Take this. Still third for now. I don't think I can get to second because like the other two is like really far ahead now. But I would say that third is alright. Right. And then now we get airtime. Ow. Wait, someone ranks? Ah. Third place again. I'm just doing a nice nature at the moment. You know what's up, Faster? Welcome to the stream. Okay, we have 2 fuels left for today. Pure pressure. Some sections I can get airtime, but it's mostly a drift-based track. I mean, start could be good for this car. Let's see what happens. This and then $326. Try to see if I can recover from the ending. Because like there's 2 ramps. No, shockwave like this. Yes, okay. Okay, nope. Not enough. I started seeing I was on rough terrain. And I had to turn. I didn't have enough of shockwave. The last, hell yeah. How did it go? BS Gamer, how did your last exam go? This Zushti is still here, imagine. When teach me how to play Grand Live? That's good to know. Very nice. Okay, Norway. Which variant this is? I get. If it's Sparkling Rush, I'm balling. If it's not, then I don't know. If it's like Tunnel Frills, then this will be a little bit harder. Okay, this is Sparkling Rush. So basically, I would just have to take the inside line and dodge these. Fuck! I went too low. Shit. Ah man, I just fumbled that easy win. Still +4 though. Sun. Okay. Okay, buddy. I think that's already the final fuel. Yeah. Alright. No, that's it for the stream today. It's been 3 hours. Let me just claim this so that I can see like what cars are there in MP2. But yeah. decent credits grinding session. We lost more credits than we grind. But where the fuck is MP2? Where the fuck is MP2? Anyways. Yeah. Thanks for watching today, and I will return on Thursday. Thursday we'll have the Sonic Spotlight. And also I will try to play Platinum 2 MP1 with C-Class cars. But yeah. I'll see you guys again on Thursday. See ya.